apagangamer89 and this is my very first video on YouTube. This is basically just going to be videos logging my weight loss. I've been quite a big girl for a very long time and I've always found it very difficult to lose weight. I hope that by recording these videos and telling you guys on the internet about how much I weigh, my sizes, and just basically making myself accountable for what I need to do to lose weight. This first video, I recorded it on a Sunday. I meant to record it on a Wednesday. Life got in the way, unfortunately. I will be recording and uploading videos every Wednesday. There will also be a blog which will go into details about other bits and pieces that I wouldn't necessarily record. So the link to that will be in the description. You can go look at that if you want to. I know this is probably not the most interesting thing to be uploading for the very first time on YouTube, but I do feel that there are people out there who are in a similar situation as me. So let's start with the really awful things that I have to say. Like, for example, I am currently 16 stone 2 pounds. I don't know what that is in metric. I'm sorry, you'll have to look that up. My measurements for my waist and my hips, which I will be recording, is 44 inches around my waist and 52.5 inches around my hips. My weight loss goal is to weigh somewhere around between 11.5 stone to 12 stone before I get married, which is hopefully will be in 2 or 3 years time. So I have quite a long way to go and quite a nice lengthy time to do so, hopefully. The reason why I think it has been so difficult for me to lose weight is lack of motivation. I have had no real reason to lose weight, but nearly 2 years ago I lost my mum to cancer, and I realised that you can't take your health for granted. You can't live your life imagining that just because nothing's gone wrong, nothing will ever go wrong. And even though it wasn't nice and losing my mum was a very hard part of my life, it's been a good thing in the sense that it has helped me to become more determined to be healthier and just be healthier, I guess. Another reason why it's probably been difficult for me is I do have something called polycystic ovary syndrome. This is a hormone deficiency. It's a unbalanced hormones. I have cysts on my ovaries which don't mature properly, which then leads to elevated testosterone, elevated progesterone, and not enough estrogen, and a load of other different bits and pieces. I'll probably go into more details of that later when I've actually got the information that I've looked up myself to hand. But it does mean that I do carry an extra weight, and it makes it more difficult to lose weight. But I'm not going to let that get in the way. These weekly vlogs will mostly contain weekly updates on my weight and my measurements, what I've done during the week. After a couple of months I may start recording during the week at certain points when I'm feeling low or when I've had a good day, or just generally things like that. I have to say, this is very nerve-wracking for me. I don't really talk to anybody about my weight. I just generally go around telling people that I'm fat, and I hide it well because nobody ever believes me. Being this way, I suppose, it has affected my life quite a lot. I don't feel that confident. I suppose it's made me a more bubbly person, I guess, because I'm covering up the fact that I don't feel that confident. And I think that the reason why I wanted to do these videos, or one of the reasons, is I've watched so many YouTubers myself. I watch YouTube quite a lot, as I bet most people do nowadays. The YouTubers that I admire the most are people like Jacksepticeye, and Markiplier, and Wade, and Bob, and Patrick Static, and those people, because they just seem so genuine, like really normal people. Like they do it for the fun rather than for the views. I know everybody might not agree with me, and you know, that's their option, that's their opinion, and they can have their opinion. But for me, those people have changed my view on life. I've always felt that if you don't do it the first time, you can never do it, ever. They've made me realise that you need to give it a second chance. That you should never give up. And if you work hard and are positive, even if your life goes badly, you can take pleasure in the small things that go right. And I guess really that's kind of the end of this video. I didn't really have much of a structure to it, and I'm hoping that people watch. If you do watch, thank you very much. If you want to subscribe, go ahead and do so. If not, come back whenever you feel like you need to have a look. I'm not really fussed. These are really for me, these videos. They're to hold me accountable for what I do and do not do to get to the goal that I've set for myself. If they help, wonderful. If they don't, never mind. It's only a few minutes out of your life. And hopefully in the future episodes or vlogs or whatever you want to call them, I'll be a bit more entertaining, probably a little bit more funny because I won't be as nervous, and just generally, you know, be better. So thank you very much for watching this, and I hope to talk to you all again on Wednesday. Bye.